Welcome to week one of our Black History Month Think About It series, designed to raise awareness, appreciation, and action. Here at the Mosaic Project, we aim to inspire social change and cultural unity through excellence in storytelling, curating curiosity through safe space, and accessible resources. And all this month, we're celebrating Black excellence and impact, and inviting all to learn and live out the legacy that has been laid before us. This week, we'll start with the story. You know, a story is a powerful tool, quite possibly the most powerful we have in our humanity. The story of traditions and transformations, champions and competitors, advocates and allies are retold from generation to generation. The story of people, their pain, and their path less taken inspire us to conquer our own fears. Even the Bible is a love story, the likes of which will never be matched, about God's love for humanity. Stories stand at the core of our past and our present. Stories must be told, must be heard, and must be honored. There's a Native American proverb that says, "Tell me the facts and I'll learn. Tell me the truth and I'll believe, but tell me a story and it will live in heart forever." Which begs to question, what are the stories we've heard and what are the stories we share? The story of Black achievement, innovation, and influence is a must-read for every American. And yet, it's a story often left unheard, untold, and unresolved in our past and present. Here are three stories that should be remembered and repeated. The story of Shirley Chisholm, who was the first African-American woman elected to the House of Representatives. She was elected in 1968 and represented the state of New York. She pushed the boundaries yet again 4 years later in 1972, when she was the first major party African-American candidate and the first female candidate for president of the United States. If you're in Virginia where I am, you need to know the story of Oliver Hill. Born in Richmond, Virginia, Oliver Hill was a trailblazing civil rights attorney and activist. He was one of the leading lawyers in Davis versus County School Board of Prince Edward, which was one of the 5 suits that were consolidated into the Supreme Court case Brown versus Board of Education. In 1948, he became the first African-American elected to the city council in Richmond, Virginia since 1894. And in 1999, as a fitting tribute to his years of activism and commitment to civil rights, President Bill Clinton presented Oliver Hill with the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the nation's highest honor. Consequently, there's the story of Prince Edward County, Virginia. The case that started Brown versus Board of Education began as African-American students protested segregation of schools in the early 1950s. In resistance to this decision to integrate schools, Prince Edward County closed their public schools from 1959 to 1964. Over 3/4 of Black youth in Prince Edward County went without education for at least 4 years. The schools would reopen, but the story is no less one of strain and shock. These stories are our stories. Stories of Black excellence, impact, innovation, and resilience. And these are America's stories. As you navigate this month, look for the untold stories and listen to them closely. The most powerful tool we have in our humanity is a story. The stories we hear and the stories we share have the power to change our world. Be sure to check out our action guide to learn more and check out some ways in which you can move from thought to action. And don't forget to share your photos by using the hashtag below. And don't forget to visit madeformosaic.org to see special interviews, sermons, and to join the movement. We'll see you real soon.